Welcome back, friends. This is Sonia here from Growing Craft, and we are back with another live session. And I'm hoping that most of the people will join us. And yes, of course, you are going to learn something different and something new from my kitty. I'm waiting for a few more people to join in, friends. And if you are here, please just text us so that we know that you guys are here. And then we can start our session, of course. Hi Neha, hello Shushma, hi Gini, hi Aparna, hi Shweta. Good afternoon. Hello Monica, hi Shilpa, hello Deepa. Hi everyone. Hi Rinaldi, hi Aruna. Hi Seema. I'm sorry guys, just in case if I missed out your name, I'm really sorry. Once I'm done with my live sessions, I try to reply back to all the messages, but I may forget it or I may just skip that. So, but please bear with me. Hi Vandana. Mehak, I'm extremely excited. I am so excited that I'm doing another live session, and trust me, now it is more of a therapy for me to come on live and meet you all. I know this is so interesting and so exciting for me. Hi Neha, hello Falguni, hello Vandana, hi Varsha, Ishika, Preeti, Manju, hi Anandita, hi Niti. Hello everyone. Hello. Thank you so much. Girls, like I said, we are going to have a huge announcement today, and I am extremely thankful to each and everyone out there. Those who have shared our post, those who have commented on our post, those who have liked our post. It's a huge thing for me. It's a big thing for me to see that how you guys are appreciating my work, how you guys are liking my work. Preeti, I might have missed out that post. Give me some time. I'll definitely check and I'll get back. Girls, just a little request, please do share this post as much as you can, and yes, do join our Facebook group, and please do make sure that you join us on YouTube also. Our YouTube channel name is in the name of Growing Craft, and we would love to have you all there. So yes, today I can see so many new people joining us, and that's extremely overwhelming. Okay girls, so today we are going to start with something really interesting, and like I said, please do share this video as much as you can. That will be a great help to me. So now first I want to start with my silicone molds. Like I have varieties of molds. These are all the silicone molds and the strips whatever I use for my crafting. I have few more, but that's in a complete different pack tray. So yes, this is the one which I use regularly, and so today I have decided to pick up these ones. Yeah, so I will be making something with these ones. What's happening today, Deepa? For that, you will have to stay tuned to our live session. And yes, please do make sure that you share this video as much as you can. So like I said, today we are going to create something really interesting, and today we are going to make DIY hanging diffusers. Yes, you heard me right, friends. Today we will be making DIY hanging diffusers, and this is something which everyone loves to have around, and I love them. So for this, I have taken up these molds. If you check my page, I have already posted all the links of these molds and the other molds what I have and all the supplies in the new post on my page, so you can check that. And yes, of course, there is another video which is there on my YouTube channel. You can check that too. For YouTube channels, you just need to search for Growing Craft on YouTube and you can find us. So now what I am going to have is an extra plate, a bowl, a spoon, my plaster of Paris, and nice clean water. So these are the ingredients what we will be using now. And of course you need to have something of aroma. Any of the diffuser liquids or any of the fragrance oil will do. I am a bit allergic to fragrances, the varieties of fragrances. That's why, to keep it easier for me, I'm taking up this eucalyptus oil. So I will be using this one. Now I'll keep my molds aside. Now why I am already working on my craft mat, so why do we need an extra plate? That I will tell you once we are done with this process. Okay, so now for preparing my proportions, I will take plaster of Paris. So here what I'm going to do is, like here, I know that approximately for these 2 molds, I will be needing around 3 to 4 spoons of my plaster of Paris. You can always change the proportion as per your ratio of the mold, your size of the mold. And I'm taking here good 4-5 spoons. Now one thing, I just want to show you the varieties of molds what you get in the market before we start doing this one. Okay, so now, like if you see this, if you see this one, now these molds have a notch in the center. Can you see this? Can you see this? Now this is a notch in the center. Now if you see this one, this has a very delicate design. And now if you see this one here, you can see that these are a beautiful shapes. Okay, now why do we need the varieties of mold and what are the different uses of these molds? So now for this one, like I said, we are going to make the hangings. So this one is required so that when you take out your molds, you have a nice hole. Let me just show you one piece as a sample. Like this one. Okay, can you see this hole? So this is something which is really required when you are making your hangings. Now, if you don't have any of the molds which have these kind of notches, don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine. If you don't have it, you can take up any of a nice bigger stick, any wooden stick, and with the help of a glue gun, you can just stick it on your mold, and then you can pour in whatever the liquid or the clay work you want to do, and then you can remove it easily. So with that, you are going to get these kind of holes. Okay, I usually make a lot of diffusers, so that's the reason I always prefer to have something with this, so that I save time on like doing the sticking work with the glue gun, getting the stick and all those work. So that's the reason I prefer to have these kind of molds. So these are the varieties of mold. Now this one is used for making embellishments. I have already shared a video like how to make your clay embellishments with these molds. The video is already there on my Facebook page. Then this is something which I've got recently. I'm working on this, and yes, I promise you all, I am going to come up with a very interesting video very soon with this one. And now these are all what I use for my crafting and for creating beautiful and other things. Now I hope my mold collection was clear, that why do I have the varieties of mold. So one is the designs and shape, and the second thing is of course the utility of it. Like if I want to create something really cute, small, tiny ones, then I use these kind of molds. Even when I'm working with my raisins, I'll just show you. Like with this mold, it's not that I only create the clay embellishments. I have even created these kind of beautiful embellishments with this mold. So definitely, if you want me to make a live session on this one, please do let me know. I will be more than happy to do that. And now let's move on to our diffusers. So yes, now we are back to our plaster of Paris. And girls, I have already posted all these links on my Facebook page, so you can check all these links and you can buy that directly. Now in this one mold, now in this POP, I am going to add my aroma oil. So like I said, I am a bit allergic to perfumes and all, so that's the reason I'm taking the eucalyptus oil. You can take any other oil, you can take any other nice fragrance oil for your diffusers. Now I'll just mix it quickly and then we are going to add water to it. I'll just pour in the water. You need to make sure that there are no lumps, there are no bubbles, and you need to keep mixing it really well. How much water you will need? So if I have taken 4 spoon of my POP, I will take around 5-6 spoons of my water. Now this is in complete approximately ratio with which I work. If you want to work with a different proportion, it's absolutely fine, friends. Okay, now I'll just try to make sure that I mix it really well. Now let me add a bit more of my POP. I am already smelling such amazing aroma of this eucalyptus oil. I know like you guys can't do that right now, but it smells amazing. So girls, I'll just repeat, today we are making DIY hanging diffusers, and yes, we have posted all the links on our Facebook page so that you guys can watch this. And let's get started. So here I have mixed this really well. You need to make sure that there are no bubbles, no lumps at all. And now I'll take up a plate, and on that I'm going to keep my molds. And now I will start pouring this one. But before that, we have a twist. Now here I have decided to add some glitter to my molds. Like I said, once you have done your POP mixture work, you need to be a little quick. Okay, mix it again well. Your oil should mix really well to your paste, and then start pouring it. First I'll pour it half, and then I'll pour it completely. Okay, now I just realized I'm left with something extra, so I'll make some extras in this one. Okay, now this is done. So once we are done with our pouring work, then we need to let it dry completely. I'll repeat the process, friends, those who have joined us a little late. So we have taken up a plaster of Paris, we have added our aroma oil, we have mixed it well with our water, and then now we have put them in the molds. Why these kind of molds? I have already mentioned that. If you have missed out, this is going to be there on our channel for sure. This is also going to be there on our YouTube channel. So just in case if you have not checked our YouTube channel, you can check that, and please do join our Facebook group. That's in the name of Growing Craft, where we would love to see your artwork. Okay, now as I'm going to let this dry, I'm going to sprinkle some more glitter here. Okay, now how much time does this take to dry out? Ideally, you should give it a good 2-3 hours time to dry out. But here, what I did is I have already done half of my work, and now I am going to show you the ones which I have already done. So these are the two pieces which are ready. Now I need to keep it aside to dry. The very 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 important thing is that if we move it, if I take up the molds like this, the POP mixture is going to waffle, so we don't want that. So that's the reason, keep it in a plate so that shifting your molds will be easier. This is a very small but a very very important thing. Always keep a plate beneath your molds before starting the pouring work, so that it is easier for you to handle it. Yes, aroma oils, they always work good. Otherwise I've been using, like I mentioned earlier also, I am allergic to most of the perfumes and smells. I'm not very good with that, so that's the reason I always keep making with the eucalyptus oil for my personal use. Of course for custom orders I do it on the other, with the other fragrance too, but for my personal use I have been using the eucalyptus oil and it works absolutely fine with me. Now I'll just keep it aside to dry out. Just give me a moment, girls. Okay, now one thing, the difference between the one which I had made in front of you and the one which I have done earlier is that I have not added glitter to it. Otherwise the process and the complete procedure is exactly same. Girls, I would repeat, please do share this video as much as you can. That is going to be a huge help to me. Okay, so now I made this around like 40-45 minutes back, and now very smoothly, so I can feel it that it's still a bit wet, like it is very cold. Otherwise the temperature should be normal when you are taking it out, but like I said, we have to do this in one of the sessions today. So very smoothly I'll just try to peel it off. Okay, very nicely. You need to be a little careful. Now I need to make sure that it doesn't get damaged. Otherwise I have another pieces also with me. Let me check if this comes out. So today we are making DIY diffusers, the hanging diffusers, and it's super easy and it's really easy to make, and I am sure you all are going to love it. Now this step has to be done really carefully. Even if it has dried out completely, you need to be really careful. And can you see how beautiful this has turned out? So this looks amazing. This looks beautiful. Now let me take out this one. Girls, I have already mentioned all the links on my Facebook page so that you can check that. Once again I'll repeat, I have already made one in front of you that I have kept aside for drying. So by the time we do this, I hope that it will dry out so that we can work on that too. Otherwise I already have the two pieces and hope we can work on this. Secondly, the very important thing is that it is going to take at least 1 hour's time to, like 40 minutes to 1 hour's time to dry out. So please do make sure that it dries out well. Then only you start working on it. Now, I was requested to show the varieties of work what we can do on the different surfaces. So I thought even with this diffusers, we are going to play around with some really interesting stuff. Now let me just put my heat gun to start so that we can do some creative work on this one. And so these are ready. I will just zoom in a bit so that it's clear to you. I hope my screen is clear. Yeah, okay. So now what I am going to do is I will start playing around with the different materials. Now I have decided that I'm going to play around with some of the sprays, some of the colors, and I will show you the variations of work, what you can do in these. So yeah, let me take my brown brush, some more brushes, my acrylic palette. Okay, now for these ones you can use any of the mediums to work on, but you need to make sure that whatever you're using does not have any strong smells. Like with many of the spray color sprays, the craft sprays, I have realized that they have too much of smell, which actually ruins your project. So please do make sure that whatever the mediums you're using to color and to work on these diffusers, it does not have a foul or a very big smell. Okay, now I'll just take up all the colors so that I can show you the varieties of work what we can do with these. So if you check my YouTube channel, I have already done a few of the diffusers with the decoupage work, and they look absolutely gorgeous. So please do check those videos too. It's in the name of Growing Craft on YouTube, and you can find all these diffusers in the variations of these on our channel. Now I will add some water to it because I don't want it to have some very strong color, and I'm just going to have a nice touch up of color on this. Now the moment you add your water to your plaster of Paris work, it becomes a little delicate. So just be a little careful about that. And I'm brushing it off. I'll just take it in my hands and I'll start coloring it. Okay, so you can see that how nicely I have turned my plain yellow color, my plain white color diffuser hanging into a yellow one. Okay, so here I am done. Okay, so now here in this one I have used my chalk paint. Now on the second piece I will be using my acrylic paint. Now in this one also I'm adding water. Adding water is optional. If you want, you can use your colors directly. It's your choice that how you want the look and feel of your project. I'm doing this with a round brush. If you want, you can just use your sponge daubers also. And make sure you give them enough time to dry out. Girls, please do join our Facebook group where we have so many artists sharing their artwork. And if you are into handmade and artwork, we would love to see your work. Please do post your work there, and do not forget to follow our page, and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Now here I am taking a spray color. I'll just make sure that I mix it well, and now I will start spraying this. Now can you see this? So here I have used 3 different mediums for coloring. All the links for these molds and the material whatever I'm using here, the links are already mentioned on my page. I have already posted that today in the afternoon at 1 o'clock, so you can check that. Okay, so now our DIY diffuser hangers are almost ready, but like I said, we are going to play around with the material. So here I have a script stencil. Here I have my Montmartre modeling paste, and I just felt that we should add some twist to our molds. Now I will just keep them aside to dry out, and I'll take this one. Let me keep this aside too, and we are going to add texture to it. Now this is going to be really interesting and exciting. Now I just want to make sure that the center hole is in the center, and let me just find out a good place. Okay, I think this is going to look good. And now I'll add texture to it. Now if you don't have any of the modeling paste, you can make that of your own. I've already posted a video on my YouTube that how you can make your own modeling paste. So likewise you can make your own. And can you see this, how beautiful this looks? This looks absolutely beautiful. Now I am just going to clean my palette knife, and now here I will be using my heat gun. Now if you don't have a heat gun, you can use your hair dryer. It's not for crafting, but if you don't have that heat gun, this one, then you can buy that. Otherwise I would really suggest you to buy this one. So now this one, the one which I'm using, is from Ranger, and I just love this tool. So very quickly I'll dry this out so that we can do some more work on this, and let's see how it turns out. Thank you so much everyone. I am so happy to see that you girls are liking this one. So today what we are creating is a DIY diffusers, and yes, these are the ones which you can hang. So you can hang these in your wardrobe, you can have these in your cupboards, or even in your you can even use these as your decorative pieces, and they look absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. So here I'm trying to dry this up quickly because we have done 3 different mediums. So I just wanted to show you in one live session. Then it's not that you cannot use this color or that color. You can use any of the colors, but it's just make sure that those colors don't have any of the strong smell. Otherwise it is going to ruin your fragrance. Okay, so yeah, here we are almost done. So now this one is shimmery. Can you see the shine on this one? Okay, now this is my acrylic paint, this is my chalk paint, and on this one I have done my modeling work. Now let me do one more color in this one, and maybe I will use some nice and different shades. So I'm going to take up this blue color, and I'll just sprinkle this on my diffuser. And the moment you spray your colors on this, can you see how beautiful this looks? So this effect is only because of these sprays. The list of these sprays, the links to buy them, I am going to post that on my page the moment I'm done with this session. So please do stay tuned for that also. Now, like I said earlier also, I have been asked many a times for my stamps. So yes, these are the stamps. This is my custom stamp. I just get them custom made for myself. I am already detaching few of them. If you want, you can just let me know. And now I will use my permanent ink pad, and I'll do some stamping here. Now can you see this? Now just to show you a difference, I'll use my honeycomb stamp, and I will do this on the circular pattern. Okay, I'll just give you a close-up view so that you can see the work what we have done. Now in this one I have done a script stamping. In this one I have done my honeycomb stamp, and this one I have done the texture work, and this one is plain. Now if you remember, during this session we had put our heat gun to start working, and now we are going to add some really exciting decorative work. Now I'm going to take a few of my supplies. Let me take another one, and Okay. Yeah. So now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these paper flowers. Now having these very simple. If you girls want me to make a DIY kit for these diffuser hangers, please let me know. I can make a kit for you all and I can send it to you guys so that it's easier for you. Just let me know. If you want a kit, you can ping me personally on this page and I will be more than happy to make a kit for you all. And yes, with that kit you can make your own 6 diffusers. Okay, I'll just cut few more flowers. Let me add some more beautiful and decorative cuttings on this. Okay, now to start with, I'm taking up this paper feather. This is DIY. I have already done this. The video tutorial is there for this DIY feather on my YouTube channel. You can just check for growing craft and you can find these. Now very quickly I will start stickling this. Now here I am using a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, you can even use your glue drops. Let me just show you that. Okay, so these are the glue drops. These are Fevicryl glue drops. These comes in these like a paper pack pattern, and you just take up these drops and you stick it, and they definitely last so much longer. Now I am just adding these flowers here. So you can play around with the colors, you can play around with the different embellishments, whatever you want to have, and I'm sure you will love that. Okay. Now I'll take another piece, and for this one I just wanted to play around with these glitters. Now these are the glitters which I have on Detash on my page, because when I bought that, I bought them in bulk and the quality is so amazing that I really need very small of its shade. So I have so much big chunks of these glitters which I'm detaching, so you can check that too. Now I'll just brush up my liquid adhesive and I'll sprinkle my glitter on this. I'll take out all the excessive glitter, and can you see the shimmery part? So I have done this on my acrylic color mold. Now these diffusers, they last really long, like almost like a year or two, because I have been making this for quite long time and they work perfectly. Okay. Now I will just show you again this process with the heat gun. Okay. Now let me add some flowers here and there, and let me see which one goes well with this one. So let me have a single flower here in the center. I don't want them to be very jazzy, and I just want them to keep it, make look a little simple and beautiful. So these are your perfect gift for your any of the occasions, and they are so easy to make, they are so quick to make, that you can have this, and I'm sure your friends and family are going to love this. I'll just add this one in the center, and for the last one I'm just thinking of doing some glitter work. So let me add some of the glue drops. So this is super easy way to add some extra drama and work to your project. So I have been doing this for quite long time now. Okay, now this is not working out. Okay, I think the strips are not working, but no worries. Now let me add some glitter here, and we can decorate that with some other color. Okay, now can you see this looks beautiful? Let me add one flower in the center. Maybe I'll have this flower. Okay, and we are done. Now let me just remove everything, clear up everything. Okay, now once you are done with this, you need to make sure that you seal this up. This is very important step, and for this I am going to use my varnish. Now why do we need to seal this one? Because we need to make sure that if you are keeping this in your cupboard, it does not leaves out the color of it. So once I'm assured that they have dried out well, then with a bigger brush I'm just going to add a coat of varnish to it. Now this is an Asian Paint water-based varnish, and this does not have any smell, and that's the reason this works perfectly for my project. And you can see that how smoothly it works out on all your bases. Okay, girls, please do make sure that you check my YouTube channel also. It's in the name of Growing Craft. Of course, I will be sharing all the links as soon as I am done with this session. And please, please, please do share this video as much as you can. Now here I am done with my varnish work. Again, I will be using my heat gun to dry this up. Pinky, I've already done few of the videos where you can make your own beautiful gift boxes. So that video is there on my YouTube channel. You can check that, and I'm sure you're going to love that one too. Now, like I mentioned earlier also, that we are going to have these are as our hanging ones. So I will be adding a few of the ribbons and the laces so that we can hang these. Now I will be taking the varieties of ribbons to hang this one. It's completely your choice. You can, like I always say, that you can play around with the color and you can make it in any of the themes or in any of your occasion. Okay, now very slightly I'll just pull this up, and can you see this? This looks absolutely gorgeous, and the smell is so amazing. Now let me try up some nice colors for the other ones too. Now yes, I have all these diffusers for sale. If you want these, you can just ping me personally, and I can ship these diffusers to you all. For that, you will have to ping me personally. I might miss out few of the messages here. Okay, now very gently I'll just pull up this portion, and this is done. Now let me add some more glitter or shimmer to it. Maybe I can add some nice green color here. Let me add this with my liquid adhesive, and yes, so it's done. Now for the remaining ones, I'm thinking of doing some contrast color. If you want, you can make a thicker hanging with this one. You can make them as bigger as you want or as smaller as you want. If you don't want to make this in hanging, you can just leave it plain and use it. Even that is also absolutely fine, and it's your choice. Girls, please do share this video as much as you can, and we would really appreciate that. Okay, so I have got this beautiful ribbon here. Let me just open this up. Okay, and now I will be having this one. So if you have any queries, you can comment below. I will try to reply back, or else you can comment on my YouTube channel. I'm very active on my YouTube channel, and reply back on my replying back on my YouTube channel is very easy. So yes, if you have any queries, you can comment on any of my YouTube videos. So these are our 4 beautiful aroma diffusers which are ready, and I really hope that you all like this session. If you guys have any query, you can ask me and I will be more than happy to help you all. Girls, I have already shared all the links of these molds and the supplies what will be needing for this particular live session is there on my Facebook page. You can check that. And yes, please do follow our page, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's in the name of Growing Craft. And I hope that you all like this too. And if you are a crafter, please do share your artwork on our group. That's in the name of Growing Craft, and we would love to see your artwork too. Vanita, these are diffusers, the aromatic diffusers. You can use them anywhere for hanging, for decor piece, to keep this in your cupboards for a beautiful fragrance. And it's up to you how you want to use these. Okay girls, so we are done here, and again a small request, please do share this video as much as you can. That is going to be a great help to me. And yes, thank you so much for watching, girls. Take care. Shubha, it's absolutely fine. This video is going to be there on our page. So, and even I am going to publish this video on my YouTube channel too. So if you are not very active on Facebook, you can check our YouTube channel, and yes, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel too. Yes, I am going to sell these hangings, so the diffuser hangings. So if you want it, you can ping me personally, and I hope you will like it. Thank you so much, girls. So I think it's time to say goodbye. On the orange one, Mona Lisa, I've already done some of the glitter work and the flowers, and I just want to keep it a little simple. And in this one, like I said, I have handmade these paper leaves. So this is this video is already there on my YouTube channel, that how you can make these beautiful and shimmery feathers. Can you see this? All these are handmade. So my video is already there on my YouTube. I'll try to share the link once we are done with this session, so you can check these. And they are so multi-purpose that you can use this for any of your artwork. Like I use them for my scrapbooking, for my mixed media art, and they look absolutely gorgeous. Yes, Shivani, this video is going to be there on my page, and I'm going to upload this on my YouTube channel. You just need to check for Growing Craft, and you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, for a Facebook group, everywhere, even on the Pinterest also. Thank you so much, girls. I think it's time to say goodbye, and I really hope that you all like this diffusers. If you are making this one, please do share this with us on our Facebook group, Growing Craft. Thanks a ton, girls. Bye bye.